I actually don't know what's wrong with people. When somebody says that they believe in God or they found Jesus, all of a sudden they just right away turn into this other person. Oh, so you're saying you're perfect? No, I didn't. Oh, so because you believe in Him, you got your own set of morals, but you can be a hypocrite probably because I'm human. Uh, I'm not intentionally doing it. It's just we're different than God. You know that, right? I mean, are you actually aware of that? Even if you don't believe in God, somebody created this world. Somebody created me, somebody created you. So if you're an atheist or whatever faith you want to choose, if you just want to walk around every day of your life and look at an ocean or a butterfly or a pine tree or whatever fascinates you, the miracle of life, and you want to just actually think that you got it all together, that you got all the answers, well, hey, isn't that kind of like egotistic? Couldn't you kind of open your heart and your mind to something new, a new thought, instead of holding on to all these ugly old thoughts that there's no God, that there's nothing real, you know. And it's these calls that you get from all these people that really just want to say you something. Watch this. Watch this. Hello? There's no Alvin that lives here, but I know there's one of them that's a chipmunks. Okay, that was funny. Okay, so I'm on one today, coming on here just trying to talk and trying to be real. Okay. So I don't know, what was I talking about? I was talking about the fact of these people that they claim not to judge. They also claim to be like I don't know, it's just the way they say things, Not everybody wants to do things your way. Not everybody wants to think your way. I mean, you got to look at the good in Trump. You got to look at the good and music that people say, oh, I'd never listen to that. Well, maybe you could learn something. Maybe you could learn something if you mixed in with some people that weren't like you. Okay? I'm just open to learn stuff. I really am. But if you've got a history with me of being behind the door saying you're humble or you've gone without or you know what it's like to be hungry or your parents, never were there to baby you and give you everything, money, homes, everything that you took for granted, shame on you. Shame on you walking around with somebody that's got a lot of money and not sharing more with others that don't. Shame on you. Shame on you, Miss Cool says, just like Tupac says. You got big houses all over and you act like you're poor. You got a big house on the holidays. I mean, you got 2 kids and 50 rooms. Do they really need 50 rooms? Do you really need for somebody to tell you you're so great because you're living off somebody else's richness and money? Do you actually? Can you change the world? Can you at least come out of your little weird closet and world and say, hey, guess what? Today I'm going to be real. Today I'm not going to say there could be no God. Today I'm going to say there could be. There could be. And it's okay if someone does love them. But don't try to act weird with me. Don't try to come on here or be in my life, trying to control everybody that's weak. Okay? Because a weak person in life is going to teach you you're the real weak one. It's Miss Cool saying, hey, you might feel some anger on me today because guess what? There's people like me that have come in the world and people don't like them. Nope. Nope. They don't. Because you know why? Gigs up. Gigs up for you. They say at 20, you worry about what everybody thinks. They say at 30 and 40, you don't care what people think. And they say at 50 and 60, you do you. I'm doing me. If you're phony and you're not a real person, and I catch you being another person, okay, then you are with me. Because I'm going to be with you straight. If not, I'm just going to walk away from you. I'm going to shut the door gently. I'm going to say later. But you know what? I'm going to leave a little crack there. If you desire to be real and come back in Miss Cool's life, guess what? I got plenty of friends. And you know what? I'm grateful for what I have. And that's the real key. Be grateful for what you have. Don't be these people that their parents handed all them money, homes. They live every day on it. Have little pretend jobs like they're helping people. Okay? They got all these ideas how the world should be, making decisions for everybody, not to have children, to adopt. Do you know how many people I know like that? Is it okay if I had children, regardless of what you think? And for you that's thinking I'm judging you, I know many, 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 many people that don't have children. So don't focus on yourself. Miss Cool's been alive 65. I've met a lot of people in my life. Can I flip the coin to a person that doesn't have a child? And remember my mom that I say bad things about sometimes, but there was a lot of good in my mother. She said, Pamela, you don't have to be a mother to go into the delivery room. For those people that get a child, somehow, maybe parents that have deceased, different things nobody wanted, you know, I love you for that. But for those people that come around and, you know, they give their children away to party, they give their kids away for a lot of things, don't want to have kids because they think they're going to change the world. You know, it's sad. It's really sad because the day a doctor says that you can't have a baby and you let some man tell you not to have one, that's shameful on you because there's a motive behind why you did it. Figure out that motive today why you didn't have a child. Figure out that motive why you're so opinionated on there's no God. Figure out yourself today because it's Miss Cool saying, I love you, God bless you, and guess what? It takes people like me to step up and say, hey, maybe I ought to think about some things too.